The deadline for the city's closure of the largest homeless camp in Huntsville is tomorrow morning. Right now, volunteers are pitching in to try to help move those who live along Derrick Street at the North Camp.
Well, unfortunately, this isn't an easy task, and Way 31's Matt Kroschel joins us live from the camp now. Matt, they're up against that deadline, but despite the notice almost 60 days ago, a lot of people haven't moved yet. So what's happening tomorrow?
You know, Dan, piles of trash and debris here in the woods behind me remain. The tents are still up for the most part. They've made some headway clearing out a couple of those campsites, but for the majority of the folks that lived here up until this week, well, they're still here, and there's really no big answers as to where they will go. We took a walking tour through the camp here this afternoon, and you can see there's still a lot of work to be done. The city says anyone left here after 11 o'clock will be considered to be trespassing. Now, the camp is the biggest in the city, but there's actually another camp just down the street. It's called the Slab. That's where the city actually allows some people to stay. They say it doesn't have the health and safety issues that this camp does, and they have a cap on the number of people they allow to stay there. They've raised that cap, giving permission to about a half dozen of the folks from the Derrick Street North Camp to move in. Volunteers here from Love Huntsville working all morning to help move some of those possessions. The city says this is a complex process. It's dealing with chronic homelessness.
There's been a lot of individual solutions, and there's as many solutions as are individuals. So some have reunified, some have gone to congregate shelters, some have actually went back to live in other areas where they have family members and a support network. Some have tried to get into individualized housing that are ready to meet that issue. Some have embraced recovery programs. So it is spread all over.
There's about 30 local nonprofits that work with homeless populations here in the city, and I'm told there are enough beds in the shelters right now for all the folks that are here at this Derrick Street North Camp. Most of those folks saying they don't want to go there, so the question remains, where will all these people end up come tomorrow morning when that deadline hits at 11 o'clock? Folks from the Southern Poverty Law Center down in Birmingham actually here on site right now, legal observers watching this process. They say they'll be here tomorrow. They have threatened legal action against the city of Huntsville because of this issue and this camp closure. So far, nothing has been filed, but just within the last hour or so, Huntsville police officers and city workers were out here, and they actually installed some new signage warning people that this area is under surveillance. They installed a new camera as well in preparation for this camp closure tomorrow morning. For now, reporting live in Huntsville, Matt Kroschel, Way 31 News.